Alright folks, I'm back, and well, I've had some disturbing developments. You see, this neck here that I put MOJO on there, you know, hey, that probably was the curse of death on this thing, because I thought this was going to be a good neck and everything like that, you know. I thought I'd just clean it up, blah blah blah. Anyways, I put the straight edge across it, and it's got a hump. It's going like this, you know. I'm going, oh man, okay. So I try to adjust the truss rod, and the truss rod is as loosey-goosey as it can get. In fact, I think that if I would have kept on going with it, I probably would have taken the nut right off the end of it, and there it was. Anyway, so it's got basically the cheapest truss rod on the face of the earth. Anyway, so I put it in my little neck straightening jig, and I put it in there overnight, and I went to check it this morning to see if it had made any progress whatsoever, and it had not. It still had a big hump in it, even after being all night in the jig. So I'm like, you know, I gotta have this guitar for this guy in a couple days. I ain't got time to be fooling around with this stuff. And then, you know, it's just, so it was just uphill. So first I had a red guitar. So let me go get this one. Oh man, yeah, it's been a journey. First of all, I started off with this here guitar right here, this little red one. And it's a junior, you know, it's a little Maestro roadie. It's, you know, it's a real, you know, short neck for kids, you know, for little kids. Anyways, I tried to put some strings on this thing and get it to tune up to pitch, and it wasn't having it. Everything was way too tight to play, and if I tried to go an octave lower, it was just too loose to play. It just, I don't know what was up with this thing, but they told me that the guy that's getting this is, you know, grown. You know, he's 15, 16 years old. So I'm going, this guitar right here is just going to be way too small, you know. So anyways, we got rid of that. Then I decide that I'm going to go with the black guitar that goes to this neck right here. So, you know, I take it apart, take the neck off it, start checking it. It's got a hump in it. Can't get the hump to go away. So here we are. I'm digging around going, what am I going to get that I can put together real quick that's going to be a nice guitar this neck? Because this one here, I'm not real happy with this neck. I can't really use this neck, you know. If I get it right, it's still got a crappy truss rod in it. And, well, I might just have to sand MOJO off of it. You know, who knows. But anyway, I got to put this one together here. Now, this is a nice little guitar. Green. Real beautiful on the back, as you can see. Doesn't it, oh, look at that, how that kind of shines there. You know, change. Woo! That's got some color changing to it almost. But it's beautiful. And we're going to go ahead and put this one together, I think. And we're going to see what we can do with it. And I got the neck for it, and we're going to work on that. So, I'm going to check over a few things and collect the things that I need to do. So I got to throw one together real quick. I'll be right back. Alright folks, I'm working hard. Well, you know, we came across this little Telecaster, basically. Got this green Telecaster. I think this is a pretty guitar. I think he's going to like this one. And he's going to like it a lot better because he's going to play a lot better too, for sure. But we got it pretty much cleaned up here. I got to give it the final cleanup. But we're ready to put the neck on it, I think, here in just a minute. But I got a couple little things I want to do to the neck. And when I get the neck put back on here, in this spot right here, I'll be back. Alright, I'm back, folks. We got this nice little MOJO on the headstock. Hey. We got the fretboard all leveled out with the leveling beam, or with the straight edge. And now we're going to go ahead and hit it with the leveling beam. So what we're going to do now is, you know, what we do is we zoom in a little bit. And there we go. Okay. And what we're going to do here is we're going to take these. Is it still going to zoom in on me? Okay. What I'm going to do is I'll take this marker here. So I got a little felt marker here. I got to widen out a little bit. Alright. Got this felt marker here. I'm just going to take it and I'm going to go over the top of these frets here. To make a nice little black line. See. And then when I get a black line all across here, I'm going to take my little leveling beam here. Let me widen out again. Burp. Get my leveling beam here. Which has some sandpaper on it. Just a little 600. It's wore out. And we're going to go back and forth over the top of this until all that black marker is off there. And then when all the markers are off there, I know I got it perfectly level. So I'm going to go ahead and finish this up right here. And after I get done doing that, after I get done leveling this, I'm going to crown the frets with my little crowning tool here that I got around here someplace. We've got a little tool that I go over here. We crown the frets and then we take care of the fret ends. We're going to do some other stuff too. But I'll be back when I get done leveling this. Alright, I got all the marker off there. There's a couple spots that's still got a little tiny bit of it, but it's all off there. Now, what we're going to do, what we are going to do, is we're going to get the old fret tool out here. It's got some little grooves in it, and what we're going to do, what we did is we flattened down the top of these frets when we went across it with this, with this leveling beam. And we don't want flat frets, we want to have a little point on here. So that's what this tool does right here. And basically, we just go over it. We'll zoom in a little bit. Basically, we just listen to the dogs bark. Ha, 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 ha. Anyway, you take it and you put it on here and just kind of go back and forth. And what it does, it'll put a nice little point on there, and you just keep on doing it until it feels smooth. And that's all it takes right there. It's just a couple little swipes across there. You get all those nice and crowned off. That's what we call it, nice and crowned. So when I get done doing these, and when I get done going and yelling at my dogs, I'll be back. Well, folks, I'm back, and I got them frets just shining, and that fretboard's looking sweet. It's got a nice smooth edge across here. Widen out just a little bit. It's got a nice smooth edge across there, so when you move your hand down, the back is nice and smooth. Everything's nice and smooth on this. Real nice. It's got the nice MOJO on the headstock there. Looking pretty sweet. Man, then we move down here, we got everything looking all nice and clean. And we're ready to put this sucker on the we gotta do one last thing. We gotta put a little hydration on the board. We gotta put a little coconut oil on it. Hopefully that'll shine it up just a little bit. And then we'll be ready to put it on the board, or put it on the body. Okay. So with the coconut oil, what I usually do is I find my little screwdriver. Okay. You can tell it's kind of hot up today because my coconut oil is sort of melty. I mean, it's put a little bit on there. It is usually solid when I go to grab it, but today, being that it's kind of hot out, I got the air on too. It's a little bit of a liquidy, but that's okay. We'll put some on here anyway. Get this thing all hydrated up so it's happy. Alright. Maybe I'll even go stick it in the refrigerator for a second. We're taking the other room where it's really nice and cool. Alright. I think that's where we're headed to. We're going to head in the other room. Let this get solided up. Okay, I'll be back in a minute. Well, alrighty, folks. Well, we got her all ready. It's looking pretty good. Back's all nice. Got a neck on it. Hey, what do you know? It says MOJO Shop on it. It's MOJO Shop Guitar. It's official now. Now, here's what we're going to do next. We're going to put some strings on it. And you know what we do. We put some Ernie Ball Super Slinkies, 9 through 42. That there's the official string of the MOJO Shop Guitar. We're going to bust these open. And I like my Ernie Balls. Alright, we'll start off with big old fat number 42 here. Right up here at the top. Go straight through the bottom here. Up and over the thingy majiggy. And all the way down here. Down towards the end. Tell you what, let's go down here. Get out here and see what's going on. Get all my junk out of the way here. Hey, hey, hey. Alright, what do you say? Maybe we can zoom in a little bit, huh? Alright, here's what we're going to do. Here's what we're going to do, Stu. I got the string going through there in the back. Okay. What I do is I come up here and I give a little measure with my finger. More, you know, and I just go from like the post. Just put the post right at my knuckle. Like right there, you can see my knuckle. Then I go right to the end of my finger like that, and that usually gives me just about enough to get it in the hole. Just that, get it in the hole this way, alright, and I get it to where my finger is, and then I just wrap it around once, like that, and that usually gives me just about enough on there, because I don't want to have too much wrapped around this post, but I want to also have enough. So, you know, in my experience, that gives me about exactly what I need. It gives me about 3, maybe 4 times around the post. That's exactly what I'm looking for, just like that there. Bada boom, the bada bing. And then I got my little cutter over here that I can cut it off real nice and tight without cutting the other string. And I cut those off real nice and tight because that way when you get in your case or your gig bag or something, it's not going to tear it up. It's not going to, you know, be up here sticking out and then it tears up the inside of your gig bag and your case. And pretty soon it looks like bad, man, bad. Alright, let's get another string on here. Here's my number 32. Alright, we got right there a little measurement. Sticking through the hole. Right there. Once around the top. And see what that does? That puts the string, it wraps it around the top of the string that's going through the hole, okay? So we're over the top of that string going through the hole. Then we flip that up there. And then we just crank it. And what we're going to do is we're going to hold it down so that it goes under that string going through the hole. And that's the way they're going to go every turn after that. It's going to go after the hole, or, you know, down below. Alright, let me crank that past a little bit just so it's a little more easy to get. Alright, so, anyways, I'm going to continue to do these frets. I do these strings like this for you. And when I get back, I'll show you what we've done. Well, folks, I got it all wrapped up. The only thing I got to do to it now is just get a little wipe down. I do got to set the pickup height just a little bit. See where that's sitting at right there. Oh, that's got to come up. Set the pickup height real quick here. Get the ballpark. Then we're going to see how it sounds. A little bit more. Right there, okay. Try this end. Up higher. Right there. Alright, right there. I'll tell you what, I'll be right back and answer this phone call. Alright. Guess those people didn't want to talk to me. They were saying nothing. Okay, let's try it out. Got it all tuned up. Let's give it a whirl. See what she sounds like. Here we go. Let me and then tighten it a little bit. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Let's try a G chord. Yeah, it sounds nice and full. Sounds nice and full. Let's try it with a little bit of something on it. What do you say? I think I got a little bit of, try it through the practice amp over here. Try a little bench amp. Get it plugged in. Hey, we'll play with a little distortion. What do you say? Whoa, doggy. She's gonna play, huh? Let's pull that over here a little bit. I think that sounds pretty even. Maybe the bass is just a little bit loud. Take that down just a half a hair. Yeah, we adjust on the fly here, you know. Push your tones all the way up. Well, it should have a little bit more kick to it. It cleans up with the tone. You take the tone off. Let's turn the tone down, tone up. Tone down. Nice tone. Sounds like a banjo. Yeah, I think it's doing what it's supposed to. Sounds pretty good to me. Tell you what, let's see what we're going to do is we're going to go set it up. We're going to give it a good polishing, good wipe down, all that good stuff. Make it so that it's going to be nice and pretty for when they come and pick it up tomorrow. So, I'll be right back and we're going to go set it up and clean it up. Alrighty folks, man, I'll tell you one thing. This one has been a difficult one. For the dogs barking, or the guitar's not working, stuff not, you know, conspiring against me. We got it. And this here is his package right here. Man, he's got everything he needs. He got himself the guitar. He's got a gig bag back there. He's got himself a little amp. He's got himself a pair of headphones. He's got a cord right here. He's got a variety of picks and a tuner. And man, I'm telling you, that's about all you need, really. Oh, and there's a strap over here on the guitar. And you know what? I just might throw in that guitar stand too. What a deal. A MOJO shop package. And that guitar says MOJO on it. As you can see, it's looking real good. It says MOJO shop guitar on it, baby. You know? So a real good, nice shadow, huh? I got lights coming all over the place here. But the guitar looks really, really nice. You know, I hope he likes the color green. But it sure does play nice. It sure does look nice. And well, I hope that everybody's happy, because that's what I'm trying to do. Just make happy campers, happy guitar players. You know, that's what we do here at MOJO Shop Guitar. So maybe I might have a little bit, a PS to this one, a little extra. If the guy who comes over and picks it up doesn't mind me filming him picking it up and see how he likes it. So maybe we'll get to see how he likes it when he comes and picks it up. What do you say? But if not, I'm going to say adios for now from MOJO Shop Guitar. Baby. But he's gonna try it. All right. Ivan, you got your brand new guitar, huh?
Yep.
Now this is a birthday present, huh? How old are you going to be?
I'm about to be I'm 15.
You are 15. Oh, well, happy birthday, man. And look, we got some good stuff there for you. And, you know, you've been trying it out a little bit. So give it a little strum there. That's pretty good. You know what? Ivan's gonna go home. He's gonna get some lessons. He's gonna be rocking in no time. And so, you like it?
Oh yeah.
All right. I got another happy customer. So that's it for Mojo Shop Guitar. Adios.
See you around.
Yeah, baby. Thank you for watching Mojo Shop Guitar. Please like and subscribe.